Hi guys, so I'm back for the labor and delivery video. So, let's get started. So, what happened was, um, is I was having Braxton Hicks contractions, right? Like, I was having them frequently, but they weren't painful, so I wasn't concerned at all. So it was about 12:30 when I got the first painful contraction. And but it wasn't like too bad. I just had to like, breathe a little bit, whatever. And I was laying down reading a book. 12:30 morning, and then I had another one, and I was like, hmm. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I think this, is happening. Like something's happening. So I had like a couple of more, and I had to like stop reading my book. Like I could not read my book anymore. I just was like, oh my gosh. So they start. Then it just started. So I told my husband. I waited 30 minutes. So about 1 o'clock in the morning, I told my husband like he was up doing homework because he had to take online classes. So he was over the next room, and I was like, I think I'm having contractions, and he was like, "You think so?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm having contractions." So we weren't timing them at this point, but I was just noticing they were happening maybe every 10 minutes or something. And so I can't remember. I think I got they started coming like a little bit faster and faster. So we sitting here trying to download applications to time the contractions, which was so funny. And and then I started getting nauseous, and I threw up like 3 times, and had diarrhea. You know how they say your body like try to clean itself out? I don't know, but that's what happened to me. So I got in the shower like 3 times. Like I was just staying in the shower. Um, and my mucus plug came out, and I was like, oh my god, mucus plug! Like I was excited because I wanted to see it, and so I saw it, and I was like, this crap is real. Then they got super painful. Like I was like, Mike! Like when I had a contraction, Mike! And he'll come running in, like rub my back and stuff. It was phew. But I didn't want to go to the hospital for a while because I wanted to wait until I'm like close to the 4 centimeters. So I was just dealing with it from 1 o'clock in the morning until I think we left the house at like 6 in the morning. So by 6 o'clock, I was like, let's go. Because the hospital is 35 minutes away from us. So I didn't want to get to the point where like my water broke and they really got crazy, or like I couldn't sit, anymore. Which I could at that point. I was sitting on the toilet with the lid closed, but like that actually did help make it feel a lot better. Breathing, psh, that was out the window. Like I could not focus enough to breathe. Like I could, and I did a couple of breaths, but the contractions made my stomach so hard, like I couldn't take a deep breath in, like the yoga breathing or whatever. I couldn't do it. No asleep. That's why I'm trying to whisper. So anyway, so we went to the hospital. We got there about 6:30. Um, yeah, like 6:30 ish, 7 o'clock, and they had to do ultrasound first. She had to hook me up to the monitor to see, I guess, if my contractions was really real. Girl, yes, they was really real. So they did an ultrasound just to make sure the baby was down. He was. So I was just in the room. I was trying to deal with it, but I was like, can y'all give me something to take the edge off? So she gave me something through my IV, which really just made me sleepy, but it didn't take no pain away. But I was able to go to sleep between the contractions. And that lasted for maybe 3 hours, like that. And then my contractions were so ridiculous, and it felt like I was having back labor. It felt like he was trying to come out of. I mean, it was just intense pressure. Like the lower part of my body was about to bust off. That's what it felt like. Like it was going to explode, and I just could not. I couldn't mentally. I could not. I couldn't focus, girl. I couldn't focus on anything. Like it was ridiculous. And they were like, "You want an epidural?" I was like, "Yes, give me an epidural." So they gave me epidural. Like I think I got epidural almost like at 10 o'clock. Um, so I labored for like 9, 10 hours like that. Mm. And I didn't get to get in the birth pool because somebody was in it. Ugh. So anyway, so then they kept noticing that his heart rate kept going down, and especially when I had contractions, because even with the epidural, my contractions was still like on point. And they did like a light epidural, so like I could still walk, I could still feel my legs. My left leg was a little more. I didn't have motor control as much, but I could move my leg. So so I dilated to like 7 centimeters, and then I just kind of like stayed there for like forever. And they kept checking me. She brushed my water, and it was kind of greenish, so he might have used the bathroom a little bit in the amniotic fluid. And so with the heart rate going down and the um, greenish water, so they had to check his blood level like directly. So they had to like make a small little cut on his scalp to check to make sure he was getting enough oxygen because the monitor kept losing him and his heart rate kept going down. So they had to do that twice. And his blood oxygen level was perfect. She said it was perfect. He was doing okay. So they let me keep laboring for like another 2 hours, but I was still at 7 centimeters. Then she said my cervix started swelling, and they thought that he might have been in a weird position, and that's why. So she was saying that she recommended a C-section because, my cervix is no longer dilated now; it's starting to swell. His heart rate is going up and down, all this stuff. I was like in tears because I felt, I'm in a different country and they speak another language. And so, although she spoke some English, it wasn't super, it wasn't great. And I felt vulnerable. I felt like they just wanted to do a C-section just to get over with. And I was in tears, girl, because I just felt like I was at a disadvantage because I didn't speak language. I didn't, really know if that was really what was going on, or they just want to do a C-section, or they just want extra money. Like all these thoughts were going through my head. And but anyway, they kept stressing it, like, we really need to do it, we really need to do it, blah, blah, blah. So, we prayed about it, we called our church and stuff, and we just went ahead with the C-section. And so anyway, he was born at 5:07, September 2nd, and healthy. And as soon as he came out, he was crying, and they showed him to me over the little curtain, and his little face. I was like, oh, I remember seeing his little face, and I was just like, oh, he's so cute. Like, he had a cute little face, and he was 6 pounds 3 ounces, little thing, but he was actually stuck. So the doctor who did my C-section, she even through her broken English, she was telling me that she felt really bad because she could see in my eyes that like I was just heartbroken because I had to have a C-section, and she was saying she didn't want me to think like she just wanted to do a surgery. She said she still kept feeling bad about it, and this is like a week later. This is what she told me. And she was saying, he was stuck. They showed my husband where you could see on his head where he was stuck at. So he actually was stuck. And so that was the decision, a good decision to be made was for me to have a C-section. And once they told me that, and then I felt 1,000 times better. Like, it was just on my heart that I felt, like I was taken advantage of or something. But to come to find out, I'm so glad that I wasn't so persistent on trying to have something the way I wanted it, because it could have, ended very badly. So we had a C-section, and that's why I was in the hospital for 5 days, because in Germany, you have a C-section, you stay in the hospital for 5 days. So I was in there for 5 days, and the first day was horrible. When that pain medicine wore off, girl, I just now been able to walk like upright. Like, it's amazing how much your abdominal muscles support you. And when they are cut to shreds, literally, it's crazy. But she reassured me that she did a very nice C-section, and she made a very little cut and did it really low. And I wasn't concerned about that. I'm like, I don't care. I mean, I don't wear I didn't care. I wasn't concerned about the cut as much as I was concerned about whether I really needed it. And so, but anyway, So yeah, but now I'm home. I got home 2 days ago, I think, and I'm doing good. So I'm doing a lot better, and yeah, I'm so I'm 1 week postpartum. Can you believe it? Yesterday, yeah, the ninth, which was my birthday, was 1 week postpartum. Or yeah, made 1 week since I had him. So I can show y'all my belly. I guess y'all want to see that. um, I lost I mean, a lot of my stomach has gone down, but my uterus is still. She said my uterus won't be its normal size until about 4 weeks. So it's still my uterus is still like 3 centimeters below my belly button. So that's. But anyway, I'll show y'all. Let me cut on the light. I know everybody curious about it. I'm not so like shy about it or whatever, because it happens to everybody. And another thing, I always want to see people's stomach like after they had baby, but nobody ever want to show it to you. So I'm okay with showing it to you. Let me put down my big girl underwears first. Hold on. Girl, my underwear all the way up to my past my belly button, and I don't care. Whew. Okay, so this is what it looks like down. So that's from the side. Excuse my bra. Y'all mommies know how you be looking. That's from the front. That's from the side. And then this is what it looks like. Look at my big underwear. Sorry, y'all gotta see this. Let me cover it up real quick. Woo, underwear is crazy. So this is my stomach from the front. Told you I did have a stretch mark right there. This is it from the side. And from the side. You can't see my C-section scar because it's like down here, and I can't show y'all that right now because it's got like it's not a good time to show you that right now. I'm still having some leakage, so it's not cool. But yeah, so my milk has come in. My boobs are gigantic, which I did want to tell y'all. I was so excited that my boobs finally got big. Like, finally. So, I gotta take some pictures just to prove that I had boobs before. But yeah, so I'll do. Oh, I did take a short video of Noah, which I'm gonna attach to this video, because I couldn't do it. Like he has gas right now, so he doesn't appreciate visitors right now. He's not in a visiting mood at the time. So I just did like a really short video and attached it to this one so y'all could at least see him. But when he's in better spirits, then it'll be live. But it's just not working out right now. So anyway, good luck to y'all who are waiting to deliver and about to, obviously in the process of delivering. I just want to leave y'all with some words that, whatever happens, obviously the outcome is to have a healthy baby, right? And that was my take going into it. Although the C-section thing did catch me off guard, primarily because I just felt like I was being taken advantage of. But anyway, good luck to y'all. Whatever happens, happens. As long as you come out safe and your baby comes out safe and you're okay with that, then that's how it should happen. Because, since I got pregnant, I realized I was no longer in control of what happened. And, different things happen and you just can't control it. But the outcome is what, the goal is, which is to have a baby. So good luck to you. Don't fret over the small stuff. And yeah, good luck. All right. So I'll be back with like a 1 week for him, I think, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Bye.